Okay, we have seen in the previous lesson how we changed the default SSH port to a new port, and we will see in this lesson how can we disable the direct access for user root on SSH service. If you still remember from the last lesson, I said that the possible attacker will try to connect to the SSH default port and he will try to guess the user root password. The attacker knows that the user root is the super user who has all privileges on the system, so he thinks that he will own your system if he cracked the root's password. So we will disable the direct access for user root on SSH service and let the attacker takes a long time to guess what is the user he should use to try accessing your system, and for sure he will give up after a while. Okay, now from the Linux terminal, let's edit the SSH configuration file. So I will type nano/etc/ssh/sshd_config and press enter. Okay, now we have opened the configuration file. So let's go down until we find the permit root login. So I will go down. Until this line, permit root login, space yes. Now, to disable the direct access for user root, remove the hashtag and modify the yes option to no. So I will delete yes and type no. Okay, now let us save the configuration file. Click on Ctrl X, then type Y and press enter. Now we have saved the configuration file, so let's restart the SSH service to apply the new modification. To start the SSH service, type systemctl sshd.service. Sorry, I will add a restart after systemctl, so it should be systemctl restart sshd.service. Now press enter. Okay, now let's open the PuTTY and try to connect to SSH2 machine with user root. Okay, here I will type the IP for SSH2 machine. And I will type the port, which is 1881. Then I will click open. I will log in as the user root and press enter. The system asks me for root password. I will type the password for user root and press enter. Okay, as you see, it says access denied, which means that the root is not allowed to connect to the system via SSH. Now let's back to our terminal. Okay, now we disable the direct root access for user root. So how can we connect to the SSH2 machine without the user root? First, we will create a new user on the system, and to create a new user, type user add. Then I will type the user, which is secret weapon, and press enter. Now set a password for user secret weapon by running the command password, then the username, which is secret weapon, and press enter. Type the new password for user and press enter. Type the same password again and press enter. Now we have set a password for user secret weapon, so let's open PuTTY again. Type the IP for SSH2 machine and type the port 1881. Now click open. Now I will log in as user secret weapon. So I will type secret weapon and press enter. Then I will type the password for user secret weapon and press enter. Now as you see, I am logged in as the user secret weapon, and to switch to the user root, type switch user command, which is su, and press enter. Now type the password for user root and press enter. Now as you see, I switch it to the user root, and by that we have learned how to disable the direct access for user root, and how did we use another user to access the shell, and from this user how can we switch to the user root, and by that we get to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching and see you in next lesson.